going nowhere lately. It's time to start all over and go for it.
Morning. It is the first day of uni, first day of third year, and I am petrified. I know it sounds silly to be worried about going to uni when I'm like 3 years in, technically 4 years in, because I did a year of my access course, but things have been obviously really different with the pandemic and stuff, and it's half online and half in person, which is confusing. There's also the fact that I've not actually been there for, well, to be honest, since the second term of first year. We didn't even finish that before the pandemic hit. So I've basically had one full semester in uni since I started. So yeah, it still feels a bit fresh and unknown, even though I'm in third year. There's also the added element that our uni does levels really strange. I think the majority of universities go up one level each year, so like 7, 8, 9, 10. Ours didn't. Ours goes 8, 8, 10, 10. So even though I started at a higher level when I went into first year, and so when second year hit, I kind of knew what was going on because it was the same level, not much really changed, the expectations stayed the same. But now we're skipping 2. So I'll be at level 10 for the next 2 years. I'm quite nervous about the level increasing because my grades are quite inconsistent, and I know grades aren't everything, but this year they start to matter. It's quite a big leap between level 8 and level 10. And I wasn't even confident at level 8, so we'll see how that goes. There are advantages to doing 2 level 10s rather than a 9 and a 10. It opens you up to more courses and more experiences, but I don't know, I think I maybe need that little level in between in terms of my academic something, whatever I'm at academically. So I'm going to start my morning as I normally would, just to give myself something familiar and just to wake myself in gently, and that's by taking Fox out and having a coffee. You might just go for a small walk and hang out in the garden because obviously I have less time than I normally would. I did plan on getting up earlier, but I didn't really sleep well last night. I found it hard to get to sleep and I woke up a few times, and I think it's just because I'm anxious about the new term, which is probably pretty normal, so I found it quite hard to get up early. If you guys hear that, but someone's having a real party to themselves, and it's like 9 o'clock on a Monday morning. Good for them. Slightly jealous. So this is my desk setup for today. Today is going to be slightly unusual and out of routine because September weekend or something, My work kiddos are not in school, therefore I actually need to work, which won't be part of my normal routine. Online lecture for a data analysis, and then I need to do some prep for another subject, and then I'm going to go to work, and then I'm going to go straight from work to a lecture on, I think it's phonetics and lab phonology. I could be wrong, I'm very lost, like I have no idea if I'm coming or going. It's wild what is going on inside this brain. Like, I'm a chaotic enough person without not knowing where I'm supposed to be from like hour to tired. I genuinely came on here to talk about how tired I am because it's only Wednesday. I genuinely forgot how difficult it is to go to uni and to work. And also I have my volunteer work. I'm not actually used to it anymore. All the walking up to places, and it's just like an extra commute on top of what I didn't have for the whole of second year, which was online learning in my own time rather than live. So this time the online stuff is live. So I can't make up my own convenient timetables around work anymore. And when I do go to uni, you know, I walk there, I walk back, and then there's places that I need to take the car to, so I need to come home and get the car, or sometimes I just walk to work. As much as it's a lot better for my learning and my motivation to actually be in uni, so I'm delighted to be back. But I'm not going to pretend it's easy, and I'm not going to pretend that I'm not absolutely exhausted and run down because of being around people and wearing a face mask all the time, which I'm not used to. Hence the throaty troubles. I couldn't decide whether to make this a full week video or just one day video. And although I've gone for one day, what I've decided to do is put my schedule for the rest of the days of this week at the end. And my reason for that is before I'd even started university and was just thinking about going, what I really needed was to see a whole bunch of like timetables and schedules to see roughly what I was in for. Now, as we know, like, I'm obsessed with schedules and that's kind of my thing, but even aside from that, I thought if there's anyone in that situation, then it might be quite useful to see what you're in for if you are thinking about going, and if it's something that you can plausibly manage, because this sort of lifestyle, I don't think it's feasible for everyone. And as much as I want it to be, I'm very big on widening participation at universities because that's basically what I am. I know that work-wise it's impossible for some, which is a real shame, and you know, that's why scholarships and stuff are out there, and I think there needs to be more of that. But to be realistic, I'm going to put what my week schedule looks like for the rest of the days. That might be what helps you out to know whether you can go to uni, just to help you wrap your head around things, if schedules do that for you as well. So here they are, this is what my week looks like. I really hope you enjoyed this video in one way or another, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!